Hello, just want to show you around ferret hutch. A few people have asked quite a lot of questions as to what I have in here and what keep. So this is the main pen, as you can see. They have, I'll just climb it, ball pit in the corner, 200 or 300 ball pit balls in there. Have a pipe that runs from here round up onto the shelf, which is and then go along all the way along here. This pipe runs up to the top, so it can go along there, and then back down this pipe back onto here. I also have two pipes here. One goes up into the nest box, one goes up onto a hammock. Another pipe that runs along the back here, that goes round and up, drops into the ball pit, into there. And then there's also this pipe, bit of a helter-skelter, runs up into the nest box as well. In the nest box, what I tend to give them, what I have in the bedding, is shredded newspaper. I just cleaned this out this morning, so this is all fresh. And then under there, just shaving, same as what's on the floor, just as a base. And then I tend to keep them warm. Also, another place where they like to sleep is on this hammock. They've actually chewed holes into it, and they actually now sleep inside it. This is an old cat blanket, and they tend to hang around on there a lot. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to add another pipe. It's going to go from here. It's a bendy pipe, same as these ones. It's actually there on the floor. You can see, brand new pipe. That's going to go from here around this pipe and come out onto another piece of wood up here. Same as what this one is, so it'll be a hole going down. And put another piece of wood across here, hole going down, pipe's going to then wrap round there, another piece of wood across here, and it's going to come out and up onto this platform. Okay, so ferrets are currently in the carry boxes. We'll get some wood cut and we'll get it sorted. Right, so just to show you, first piece of wood cut, fastened on. Just an extra plank, fasten it to this piece here, all there. That's where the pipe's going to come down and go up and round. We just need to do the same across the top and attach the pipe. So we've now got the next piece of wood in. It's the hole where the pipe's going to go up through, and then we've just had to, this isn't fastened down yet, so I need to refasten that back down, and then we'll get the pipe put in. Right, all done. Just to show you pipe and what I've actually fitted. So we fitted this extra plank onto this side, and they can now go down this pipe and go along there, up over the top, round, back over the top, down, and then back up onto here. And then you can also still go up and down this pipe either end, and then still this pipe back down onto there. Sounds like they want to be back in here, so I'll get the rest of the stuff put back in here, and then we'll get the ferrets back in. Just giving them a dish of milk, put the other stuff back in. I'm going to get them out now one at a time and put them back in there. So this is Harry. He's one of the three brothers I originally got 4 years ago. He's 4 years old this year. Harry. This is his brother Louis. Now Louis actually had him vasectomised a couple of years ago, took Jill's out of season, last year I think it was. He's Harry's brother. lazy one, which is Charlie. So he's the third one of the three brothers. Charlie is the father of the litter I had last year with Betty. This is Bonnie. She is Charlie's daughter, one of the litter that I kept off Betty last year, sorry. This is Betty, who is the mother in the videos that you've seen of the baby ferrets. So Betty and Charlie. Now if you look at the size of them, they aren't much different in size. Betty's quite small. She's a small Jill. But Barney and Clyde that you're going to see in a minute are completely different. This is Wilma, my other Jill. She's 2 years old. Got the same time as Betty. Another quite small Jill but darker colour. Bonnie will be 6 months old. And so is Barney and Clyde. Now these two are just monsters. Now this is Barney. I can barely get my hands around him. He's only 6 months old. Now when you put him at the side of his mother, and his dad, which is now going to disappear, going up his pipe. Let's get Clyde. Come on, boy. The size of him. He's only 6 months old and I can't even get my hand around him. We'll put him, there you go, that's him at the side of his mother. That's him at the side of his dad. So there's Clyde and there's Charlie's dad. Charlie's 4 years old, Clyde's just over 6 months probably. Where are you? So we've got Bonnie, Clyde and Barney. They're brothers and sisters of last year's litter of Betty. Betty's the mother, Charlie's the father, and then Harry and Louis are their uncles. Wilma's totally unrelated, from a completely different family, which I'm going to be breeding off Wilma this year, but off none of these hobs. I'm going to get all of these hobs castrated, I think, this year, apart from Louis, who's had a vasectomy already. So just the other hobs are going to be castrated, and then I'm going to bring in another hob to mate off Wilma, hopefully to get some smaller ferrets. Nothing against Barney or Clyde being big, but they serve the purpose, but I'd rather work smaller ferrets, to be honest. I currently enjoy the milk at the moment, and hopefully liking the bedding. Back in. Come here, Betty. Betty, come here. Good girl. Come here. Here. Betty. Round here, look. Here. 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 Down there, look. It's down there. Here. Down there. Right now. Go on then. Go on then. Good girl. Now the reason I use these pipes, buy them off eBay, is that they've got the copper wire in them, so you can flex them in any sort of shape where you want to do them, and they're quite robust and sturdy. Jacket, come here. Go up there. Up there. Glide. There you go. And it's 100mm in diameter is the pipe, so any sort of size ferret usually fit 100mm 4 inches. So even them bigger ferret there, which is Barney, that's currently going up there now, he has no problem going up there. And plus with the copper wire, it gives them like a bit of a ladder which is inside the pipe as well, so they have no problem going up and over. They seem to like that. And plus with it being see-through or clear, you can actually see them in the pipe and what they're doing, whereas the darker pipes or the drainage pipes that you can get, you can't actually see what's going on. Plus they tend to drag. If you give them a rabbit, which there's a bit of one left down there, if you give them a rabbit, they tend to pull the rabbits into the pipes as well, and then you end up with food in pipes, and if it's black or you can't see in it, you don't know it's there, and it ends up stinking, doesn't it? Eh? Yeah, big bugger. Eh? That's it. Eh? Give me a wash. Yeah, good boy. It's a good boy, aren't you? Eh? It's a good boy. You are. Just starting to come into season of these now. So in the next month or so, we'll separate them. Like I say, I'm planning on getting the hobs castrated this year. Crackers, absolutely crackers. Right, see? You ain't daft, are you? Hey Betty, I'm coming. Come on then. Come on then. Come. Good girl. Sort your kids out. Come on, sort them out. Get out my jacket. Come here. Come on, get back in. Stay in there. In your ball pit. Come on. In your ball pit. Just before I go, I'll show you what it looks like on the outside. So there's Wilma. Hey Wilma. It's basically the size of it. Guttering along the roof. Joins onto the guttering, goes into a water bottle, and that's the new pipe that we've just fitted. As you can see, Betty's up at the top there, and Wilma's here. There's also Bonnie's just climbed up onto top of the climbing frame I made him last year, the year before, and I built all of this. So that currently houses 8 ferrets, 5 hobs, 3 gills. There's the 3 gills at the top there. Here comes Clyde. Here comes Barney. Hey buddy. Hey boy. That'll certainly keep him entertained.